Hi Scorpio, it's Samantha from Soul Pathways. Want to come on today and give you a solar eclipse reading for the upcoming solar eclipse. I think it's coming in for the 29th, which is tomorrow. Wow, can't believe it's already here. So it's a partial solar eclipse, and I wanted to go ahead and give you a reading because I'm curious to see how it's going to affect you, where it's going to affect you, and how we might deal with it. I say we because in Western astrology, I am a Scorpio. Sun and rising. Mercury, Uranus, Mars. Yeah, North Node. I'm a lot of Scorpio. I've got a stellium of Scorpio going on with me. With a Pisces moon to boot. A lot of water here. Very psychic. But I wanted to go ahead and give you a reading and hone in on the general energy. So this is a general reading, and you take from this what you can and you leave the rest for those who it resonates with, please. Okay. What can I say about solar eclipses? Well, tomorrow's is partial, and solar eclipses tend to be about the masculine energies that we're all born with, okay? Because everybody's born with a feminine aspect to themselves and a masculine aspect to themselves, okay? So, you'll have to excuse me, that's my cat. So internally, you can be dealing with, if you have, because this solar eclipse is in Aries, if you have any Aries placements within your birth chart, this could affect you, okay? Depending on where that placement is, or if you have any aspects to that placement. If not, if you have any men in your world who have Aries placements, or I dare say females with Aries placements, you're going to see them also going through things, and if they're close, it might impact you in that way. Okay? So, again, general reading. Let's go ahead and see what's going on there for you. So, these have been meditated on and cleansed and shuffled, but we're going to go ahead and do a little shuffle anyway. Divine, how is the upcoming solar eclipse going to affect the sign of Scorpio? Where is it going to affect the sign of Scorpio? $244 as I'm shuffling these cards. Where is it going to affect the sign of Scorpio, the solar eclipse for the 29th of March? Solar eclipses, when they happen, they tend to have an energy that lasts for 6 months out. So whatever happens will happen, and it could last 6 months out, or we have 6 months out for something to happen, okay? One already flipped. I already heard patience is a virtue when I pulled this card. I'm drawn immediately to all the fog. So something has been clouded in your life, Scorpio, something you haven't necessarily seen fully, but wanted to, and it's being transmuted. Phoenix Rising comes to mind. Phoenix Rising. I have an 18 here and a 29. So we could have, here's a 9. You could be at the end of a cycle, coming to an end. A 9 is a life path. I happen to be in life path 9 as a Scorpio. And this is a 29, which is an 11. So, we're Scorpios. You could be a late October baby. I was meant to be born October 31st, but I wound up being born on 11/2. So, but a lot of us are born in November, which means 11. But some of you could be Master Builder number 11 if you are into a numerology. I happen to have 11 and 22 in my numerology chart, so I have 2 master numbers in mine. And I have 11 as my birth number and 2 as well. So patience around something that's being transmuted. This is jutting out. I'm wondering what it is. There's chaos that's being transmuted. Something's behind chaos. Expansion. So some sort of expansion in your life. What's the category? They're telling me the last card. Something about power. Power regarding what? Divine. Next card, they said. A new beginning in your life. So there's a new beginning in your life, Scorpio. What's in it? What's this new beginning regarding? They said the next card. To be still. Okay, it's going to come in. Okay. I'm going to shove those back on the deck. I'm still curious to the new beginning, though. Can you give me any more information about the new beginning? There's this card. Right here. Because I want enlightenment. So it could be around knowledge. It could be around what you know. The expansion of your knowledge. What you're going to share with others. There's wisdom, more knowledge. Wow. So something you're going to share with other people. Possibly. Platform, influencer, teacher, healer. You could be a spiritual guru. You could already be somebody who teaches, who educates others, who helps others. This is something about your soul purpose. You could be stepping out in a big way now. But, or needing to, or wanting to, but you're needing to have patience. Because you're transmuting something and it's taking a little more time. Because you're manifesting this dream. And it's taken a minute to do. Have grace for yourself amidst the chaos. There's the grace card. Okay. Miracles are on their way. If you've been seeing a lot of rainbows lately, 8-11. I know I've been seeing them left and right. I've been seeing rainbows left and right. This is for you. That's one of the signs, okay? Rainbows. So this could be definitely around career for many of you. You could be, for those this resonates with, this could be around your career path, your life purpose, a creative project that you're dealing with, where you're trying to push forward through a situation. It seems to be very slow going. Now, this is something that could be something you've been working on for a long time. For some of you, shorter time for others. It's something, a skill set you probably were born into. I just heard 9/11 on the clock. It's taken a lot of strength to get this far. You could be a life path too. Wow, too. You could have been born on the 2nd. Let's get some more information. So, again, storks or blue herons or sand cranes. I actually saw a sand crane last night. So sand cranes could be very significant for you at this time. Here in Northern America, we just entered spring and they're coming out now that it's getting warmer. We're in our 60s today. So could be seeing them. Could be a life path 1 or a life path 8. Could be a life path 2, a life path 9. So a life path 11, like I said, master builder, or a life path, oh, I already said 1, that's a 10. So there will be forward movement, or a life path 33, which is another master builder. Let's get a little more information with this deck. What else can we find out about this universe? Can you tell us a little more information for Scorpio? Birds might be significant. Lots of signs. Being still. Letting things flow naturally. Not forcing things. You're right where you need to be, I'm being told. 11 on my timer, period. 1100. You're moving forward naturally. Release control. Just breathe. I know that at times it can get so frustrating, and I'm getting shivers right through, especially when you really want something and your emotions run deep. I know mine do. But learning to transmute, which came out in these cards, is part and parcel for us Scorpios, isn't it? So knowing how to turn things around and make them work for us, changing our pain into power, our tears into treasures, you know, that's part and parcel for the journey for most Scorpios who are rising. And I've always been intent on rising with love. Since the beginning of my journey. I'm Native American, and I have always been somebody who knew I was meant, you know, bigger things to help people, and I wasn't going to stop. I'm a life path 9, so I'm a humanitarian at heart. So some of us could be clairvoyant. Okay, let's see. A little more information about, like I said, I really do feel this is regarding work, career, life purpose, soul journey, whatever you want to call it. It's a creative mission. Wisdom. Yeah, what are you sharing? Learning, joy, art, music, like I said, creativity. What's the number here? 29. We got Phoenix Rising is 29. Wisdom, 29 and 29. What you gonna do there? And we got 2 29s. What is that? 11, 11. This could include a twin flame journey. I just heard this was meant to be. Those of you on this journey know you were fated for something more. I've known since I was born. I was born a certain way. I was born gifted. I come from a long line of shamans and medicine men and women. I was born this way. I've known since I was wee little that I was meant for something more. And I've just always known some things about my life. You might too. That's what this is. This message is proclaiming to me, that something more is definitely something you might know. And there are things, gifts you have, which come so naturally to you. And that is a fallback for you when it comes to transmutation. And you know when your sacral's blocked, it's when you can't do that gift. That's when you know you gotta go in and clear out your sacral chakra. When you can't do that thing you know you can do, or you're not wanting to do that thing, then you know something's going on there, right? So you got some I just heard you also got new downloads and gifts coming in. So for those of you that resonates with, that's the, oh, excuse me. That's the expansion piece we saw come out here. Finding it might be a bit of a struggle, but because I went through so many cards, and they were all over the place, but there was an expansion card that popped out. You're expanding your own, I just heard hidden wisdom. This is stuff that's in you, and it's just like dormant, and it's going to be activated. I think that's at the solar eclipse. Yeah, twin flame, look at that. Two swans. Oh my god. I just caught that too. 29, 29, 11, 11. So this wisdom could also be around twin flame journey. Some of you might be coming into your twin flame journey at the soul. Oh, what the heck? Some of you might be coming into your twin flame. It is for the feminines here. I'll get to your masculines. It is solar, which is masculine. You could be coming in something big around your masculine at this solar eclipse. You've either recently met him within the last, I'm going to give it up to 3 months. You've met your masculine, and something big's on the horizon here within the next 6 months for you and that person. This person. Oh, ooh, that's passionate. Oh, that is so hot. No. Okay. You're going to have to tell me what happens there. That is something. Some of you are going to be getting married. I see some of you, you could wind up very much parents very soon afterward, okay? Yeah, and I'm sure that's maybe, I'm hoping planned, but maybe it's not. I don't think you'll be unhappy either way, because whatever's going on here, there is absolutely love. And where there is love, those kids aren't going to want for nothing. You guys will be just fine. So, I see really a lot of progress and happiness in any unions built at this time. 1800 on my clock with that. I just heard divinely blessed unions. So these are kingdom spouses as well coming in. So some of you are not only being guided to meet your twin flame, some of you are blessed enough to have a twin flame that is also your kingdom spouse. And some of you are just meeting your kingdom spouse. So I'm being told that whomever's coming in between now and 6 months out, so until the next solar eclipse in November, or, you know, the next one. It's gonna be pretty awesome. You guys are blessed. And these relationships are long-term. Like lifelong. Like rooted lifelong. Like, you ain't getting rid of them. You're not getting rid of them. They're not going nowhere, and you're not going nowhere. You're not going to want to anyway. For some, you asked for this person. For others, it's a miracle. You just didn't see it coming, and it kind of hit you, and you're like, so I'm real happy for you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So together, I just heard you're going to be a power couple, and this could happen around the full moon in April. So I got a 4 here. Yeah, 4th month, April. So I'm being guided to truly believe by the full moon in April, you're gonna see some changes. So for those of you here, upside down and backwards, sorry. For those of you here, between now and this full moon, I really think you're gonna see something happen, a miracle, some changes. For those of you who are already in this relationship, you're there. I see shifting, changing, possibly moving to the next level. I see travels for some. I got that from this bird flying. So some of you are taking flight together, and I mean that literally. For some reason, I see some of you like on a rocket ship. Like you're like total success. I mean, just total success, and I mean that in every way. Like, you guys are going to be that power couple in every way. Financially, in love, with your family, with your children. And that was fated. And if you did that, that is because you had good enough dharma. And congratulations to you. Because you cleared it all up so well. You made it so well, achievement. And in cleaning up your karma from past lives, Scorpio. As well as your partner. You guys did that together. That you called in each other to have such a wonderful union like this. And that isn't just anything. That is an accomplishment. Not just anybody gets eternal love and joy like that. You gotta earn stuff like that. And these are lifetimes of lessons that you gotta work through. And treat people right and work through all the hardships. And you did it. So I'm real proud of you. Good job. Let's get a little more information. I am now extremely curious. So, for those of you, this is career. You could be working with a partner. You could be partnering up. If it's not with a lover, if you don't see yourself with a lover, definitely you're going to find something you love to death, and it is going to take off. I mean, we're talking huge. Huge. You're going to sign on, I just heard, with something big, and they gave me brand name labels. Coca-Cola. I just heard Nike. I'm hearing, I just got like a singing, and we're talking different things, not just foods. We're talking music industry, advertising industry, every niche, everything. Whoever you are, I just heard you're needed. You're needed. And you're going places. Some of you is art, is artwork and greeting cards. You're gonna make your own line. Your own line of greeting cards. And they're gonna go. They're gonna go. They're gonna be a hit. And yes, to making that affordable line that you're talking about, because you can't believe a card costs like $9 for a decent card. That's gonna go. Because you're right. Why the hell does a card cost $9? Nobody wants to pay $9 for a greeting card. That's why everybody goes to the dollar store for a greeting card. So, finding ways also to make things and make wonderful things for people at and keep it quality, but at a more affordable price. So, yeah, there's that thought. Okay, what else can we tell Scorpio about the upcoming solar eclipse for them? Some of you, this is even around sports. I just saw some guy playing basketball. So, some of you haven't been taking much time out for yourselves. This came in reverse. I'm just told you need to spend more time pampering yourself. So flip it. Take time to pamper yourself. Spiritual baths are indeed important at this time. Salt baths, baths with candles, baths with intentions. Okay? Binaural beats in the background, frequency music. Okay? Shamanic drumming, whatever. Flutes, you name it. They have tons of different frequencies, free at that, or apps if you want. Everybody does it different. It all should work if you put the right intention behind it. Okay? Crystals in your water, that also works. Some of you need to drink more water. I just heard. Anything else? They said don't do that. Okay. They said whatever you're getting now, you're getting angelic assistance on. They want you to know, even though I said that this is divinely guided, they want you to know you're going to make it. Even though you're needing to, they said go back. Even though it's taken and has taken some time, for some of you this is decades in the making. For me this is well over 10 years, well over 20. Almost my entire life for me. So I'm ready. I'm ready, as SpongeBob would say. I'm definitely ready. And whatever it is you're doing, it's taken a lot of courage. Keep going. You've got this. You've got this. You're definitely taking action. Okay? Towards what? Next card they said. Okay. Towards something that you're coming into power. So some of you are stepping into the limelight. There's a stage for you somewhere, and you're stepping into it. I'm also being told that this is divinity. You're being guided to that stage. So if you're like, what stage? Where? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't fret about the how or the when or any of that. Just go with the flow and the nudges. If you, let's say one day you think, and they're typically just thoughts, oh, wouldn't it be nice to go for a walk today? Then go for that walk. There's a reason you had that thought. Go for it. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Next card. They said, the things that bring you the most joy are going to bring you the most success. You're going to soar into both. If you're not there already, because we're all on different timelines, right? Right. So, some of you are still letting go, but fish are also abundant. So I see fish coming in. You could be hearing messages, getting some good, blissful news that makes your heart sing. So, some of you could be getting news that sets you free. I just was told. That sets you free. So you might feel a little captive, and that news sets you free, financially or otherwise. It's magic, baby. 33 on my timer, so 333 could be significant for you. Life path 3, but it could help you launch your journey. You could be going traveling, like I said. Some of you could be traveling. Whatever it is. Again, back to the manifesting of the dreams, the cornucopia of abundance and wealth and prosperity. It's all coming. Scorpio. Love. Ancient wisdom. This is the cup of love. This is an ace. Ace of cups. Overflowing. I'm taking this in a few different ways. Some of you are extremely divinely connected. Not only to divine, but your angelic team, as well as your ancestors. You feel it too. You feel it. This is from them. That's these lines coming out of the cup. This is them surrounding you both day and night with all their love. You're the generational curse breaker. And they want you to know they're so proud of you. They're with you. They back you. And you have done a phenomenal job. That's why they picked you. You've broken many chains already. You've given birth to new generations already. I hear them crying in excitement and gratitude. I hold, as somebody who is also the generational curse breaker, a lot of love for my ancestors. They said to expect miracles. You're almost there, I just heard. Only thing you gotta start doing is spend more time taking care of yourself. Let's get some wise advice before we conclude this reading. Seems like the solar eclipse is going to be a busy one. It feels busy. Now, all this goodness we've spoken on, like they've already said, you're not going to see it all right away. That's why that patience card came up. This was the base card. Things might not seem clear right away. You're going to have to come into acceptance that you're going to have to wait some time with the manifesting of your dreams and the miracles, but it's coming. Remember, 6 months. It won't probably take all that time. Okay. Everybody's on a different timeline, and do recall, this is a general reading. And you take what resonates and do take it to divine or your higher power, whatever that may be, and make sure that this message is for you. Get some advice for Scorpio for the solar eclipse. White Witch. Be the light. The wisest wisdom of all is service. And you can only be of service when you can serve yourself first by loving yourself. It all starts with you, sweetheart. You can serve others when your cup is full. So fill that cup by taking care of you first. First and foremost, be the light. Share what you got. As my mother always used to say, your reason for being here is to find your gifts. The purpose of that is so you can share them with the rest of the world. Be the light. Bottom of the deck. Mirror guardian. She's looking into that mirror, and what I see in that mirror is divine, the universe. Now this says something different. It says take time to reflect. I don't see that. I'm an intuitive reader. This to me says maybe reflect, but it also says connection. Some of you need to build your connection with divine, spend more time with divine. Some of you need to meditate. Some of you need to pray. Some of you need to get outside and ground. But spend more time in your connection and building the skills, gifts, and abilities that you're actually here to serve with. And the way you do that is by sitting with divine. First and foremost, card behind it, Peacekeeper. At heart, that's what we're here for, peace and love. Let go of the need to be right. That can be hard. So some of you might be in situations that are challenging. Mountains typically represent obstacles. So some of you at this time might be going through situations that require your patience while they clear up. And they are challenging with those mountains. And all you're really wanting is peace. Just keep in mind, Warrior card wanted to show face. In the face of your fearlessness, I heard Wounded Warrior just now. Rise above the fray. Remember, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Hold space and grace. Unconditional love. Because not everybody is on the same frequency as you or me. Move beyond ancestral patterns. That means doing it different than you've ever been taught to do it. The way you were raised in the household, what you've seen happen between your siblings or your parents. Don't do it like them. You do it different. Unless how they did it was healthy and supremely wonderful and you approve of that in your heart and soul, do it different. Rise above it. Okay? Use your knowledge. Tap in. Okay? Because you're magic, baby. That's what you're here to. Spread the light. Because you're magic. The magic isn't all around you. It includes you. That's what everybody tends to forget. That they're part of the magic of this world. And when you understand that the magic comes from you, not just from you, of you, the love that you are, you can have, do, or be anything when you understand that kind of knowledge. Okay, Scorpio, that's your solar eclipse reading for 2025. I thank you so much for joining me today. If you want that personal reading, that information is below. Just email me, and I'd be more than happy to set something up with you. Otherwise, you take care. You have a wonderful day. Much love to you. Stay blessed.